Hello once again YouTube, Andy with you with another little video. So today once again I've come out to Savernake Forest, which is about a 20-minute drive thereabouts from where I live in Swindon. I was here yesterday doing another video. Today's going to be something very similar, but we are in a different part of the forest. So I've moved myself about maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles further to my east from where I was yesterday. Different landscape here, slightly up and down, different trees as well. There's more kind of firs around here, and I do like to fly in kind of fir tree environments. Right, so we've got the Mini 3. We're going to take her off and just give me an idea of my sort of general location. We get filming, and away we go. We take her up. I've got a bit of a clearing here, but this just gives me an idea of my kind of immediate surroundings, really, whereabouts I am, so I can kind of suss it out a little bit. Just put it on sports mode just to give us a bit more of an idea of our location. You can see Savernake Forest kind of unfolding out in front of us there. So yeah, it's quite a big old forest, this one. So anyway, down below, that's to my right hand side. Lots of kind of nice pine foresty area there. So yeah, it's what a lovely place this is, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so that just gives me an idea of my location. So we're going to take it back down and get and fly with the little DJI Neo. Okay, there is a vehicle driving around, like a 4x4 Jeep or something. I think I'm okay. This is common land, so I should be okay. Savernake Forest. Anyhow, what a place, eh? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute place that is. Interesting. This is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy my time out here. It's a big wide open space there, but what's beyond it, I mean, I don't know. It looks interesting, but we're going to go and explore. So without any further ado, this is what we came to do, isn't it? Take the drone off, go and have a little look around. So we're going to get filming then. Wow. This looks like it's going to be kind of fun, doesn't it? I'm going to take it over in this direction. There's a little bit of kind of misty rain out there. Got a little bit on the lens, I can just see it, which just makes flying it a little bit sometimes tricky, especially if you get a lot of it on there. Anyhow, we'll have a little fly around, just see what we can see in this lovely forest. This is quite a wide open bit round here. We try and make it interesting, just stealthily just kind of cruise through here and just see what we can see. Yeah, stick it on the big screen, guys, because you can probably see a little bit more on the old big screen there. I'll just take it off in this general direction and just have a scoot around. Seems like a lot of deforestation around these parts. And we're going to head off in this direction over here, just into the woods more, because to my left hand side is where that Jeep is. I don't know who it was. It might have been some kind of a ranger or a a gamekeeper or I don't know, or something like that. So I don't really want to antagonise anyone, because I might be on his lordship's land. Okay, you can't be on his lordship's land, you know. There's a bit of a no-no, that is. Anyway, just have a fly around this particular part of the wood just to see what there is. Might be something interesting. Yeah. Just bring it back towards myself. I'm not really that comfortable being in here, to be honest. So I think what I may do is just go and maybe a slightly different part of the wood, let's say. I don't think I'm doing anything illegal. I just don't want to give drone flyers a bad name, basically. And there's plenty of people out there who do that kind of thing, but I don't want to be one of those. So I think I'm just going to quit here for now. I think I'll go to a different part of the wood. I just don't feel comfortable. And if you don't feel comfortable, then I would say just quit. Right, yeah, I'm going to quit here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't feel... I don't know, just get a feeling inside yourself, you know, that you're kind of like you're doing something wrong. I know I'm not really. I don't think I am, but you just never know. I think we'll quit here. We move down somewhere else, and we're go and fly again, I think. Just taking myself way off kind of the beaten track and getting right into some pretty dense forest here. I think this is where the exciting stuff could be, I think. So I just want to keep myself away really from any kind of human activity, get deep into the forest where I'm not going to, let's say, upset anyone. I think it's very important to be a responsible drone flyer. There are quite a few people out there being irresponsible, a very small number who give us, you know, most of us, well, pretty much all of the drone flying paternity a bit of a bad name. Sometimes you just got to mention drone to somebody and their eyes sometimes roll into the back of their head. Right, it's really quite dark in here. Which is kind of what you get in pine forested areas, but I just got to deal with it really. How that's going to affect the signal from the RC unit to the Neo, it might be a bit more compromising than normal. Anyway, we've got 67% battery power. It's about maybe 10 or 12 minutes fly time. We're going to see what we can see. Shoot at 4K, 30 frames per second. This is going to be somewhat different, I think, than the norm, but we just take it off in a direction of in every direction really. There's just lots of trees, but we're just going to fly around. Stick on the big screen again, guys. This is totally different from where I was before. I've moved some maybe 400 or 500 meters from where I was before. You can see that the landscape is just so different now than what it was like back there. So I'm just going to cruise around the wood. I'm really just getting out here. You know, the dogs needed a walk. It's a great excuse for me to grab my drones really and to come out for a couple of hours, you know, and to cut loose and enjoy myself. At some point I've got to get on with some DIY in my place because we've not long moved. Well, say last June, doesn't seem that long ago, and I've got to crack on with some DIY. I've got to be in the mood to do DIY. Okay, sorry about that, big hit there. Kind of got to be in the right frame of mind to do DIY. So once I'm into it, you know, it's kind of like I want to get everything done. You know, but I've got to take my time. If you rush DIY, then it shows. But, once I get my teeth into it, it's like anything. I don't do things by halves, it seems. And that's just part of my crazy condition I've got. I don't think there's a name for it. It's just stupidness, probably. Right, okay. Let's see what we can see. Oh, the landscape's changed once again. I think we're just on the edge of what appears to be a pine forest. Pine forest, Scandinavian stuff there. Over here, it's more kind of indigenous to what we have in the UK. Ash, oak, elm, that kind of thing. Right on the edge, I think, of my signal. Just glitching a little bit. But we'll just have a nice cruise through the wood, and we might find something interesting, exciting. I'm really just focused straight in the middle. I'm looking at, when I'm flying my drone doing this, I'm looking at possible kind of little angles to get to fly into, spaces, even condensed spaces. But that's just all part of what this kind of sport is, really, if you can indeed call it any kind of a sport. Right, it looks like it's really quite tight along here, isn't it? I'm sure there's a little gap somewhere I can just about maybe squeeze it through. Don't want to get too low because it'll want to land. Okay, there we go. Did that okay, didn't we? I want to keep it fairly low to the ground. Just because you don't want to be putting it 15-20 feet up in the air. If you get an incident, these things are notorious for being snagged by branches or whatever, and then you leave your drone dangling 15-20 feet up in the air, and it's a hell of a job to try and get it down once you've done that. Anyway, so I was kind of parked up just now, earlier when I was flying my Mini 3. That's a great little drone, the Mini 3, by the way. It's totally different to this, does a different job. You wouldn't want to be flying a Mini 3 round in this kind of environment, because it's just it'll just get damaged. But anyway, I was parking up my car and flying my little Mini 3 there, and these people kind of came down. I think they must live around here or something, but anyway, she kind of looked at me in a very kind of a strange way, a bit condescending, really. I felt a little bit offended. I felt as if I was an alien around here or something. She might have gone back home and told her husband or whatever, like, there's a stranger in the woods. Okay, I know where I am now. Right, we dive back in. Yeah, she might have gone back to her husband or the gamekeeper or the butler, called Jeeves, of course. There's a strange man in the woods with some dogs. He looks very dodgy to me. He's up to no good. Go and see what he's doing. And I think that's what might have come down the avenue there. That track was a 4x4, just seeing what I was up to, perhaps poaching or whatever. Anyhow. Right, so home point is dead ahead, pretty much. So we're going to take it in. We'll just carry on a moment. I'm going to take it off in a bit of a tangent at the moment. Just going to see if there's some wildlife. I mean, it's so wild out here. You'd have thought there would have been an abundance of things jumping around and running around, perhaps, deer or whatever else. Doesn't really seem to be the case. Anyway, it's enjoyable. Just getting out here, just getting out of the town, and cutting loose, and it feels as if you're able to breathe again. Get away from Prison Planet.
Battery level is low.
PrisonPlanet.com.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Oh, no, you won't. I just cancelled you. We've got 24%, so I'm going to I'll just go a bit further, then we'll turn it around and come back, I think. I have got another full battery, so I can stick that one in and go for another flight, but I just want to get this thing back. Home point's dead ahead, it's telling me, so We come back in a fairly straightish line, I think. We'll try to anyway. With a few hits on the way, probably. Anyway, I hope you guys are kind of enjoying this sort of video. It's kind of what I like doing. Getting away, the dogs want a bit of a walk. I like to fly my drone. This is, I think, good for one's mental health. It really does sharpen up your drone flying skills. I think it's good cognitively as well. I think it can help you think better. That's my excuse, and that's what I tell the wife. Right, let's just go through here, shall we? And I can hear it, and well, I can see a dog, so I can't be too far away. There we go. There we go, guys. Oh, a successful flight, got it back in one piece, which is a minor miracle for me anyway. Stick another battery in it.
Landing. Flying well lit, textured environments.
Okay, so a quick swift change of the batteries. It's going to get dark, I think, quite early today because we got quite a lot of cloud up there, and you know, we're on the right side of the I think it's the equinox they call it, isn't it? Is it the equinox or something? Anyway, we're on the right side. I think we're gaining daytime light rather than losing it. We're past the winter solstice, the 21st of December, so we're on the right side now. We're, you know, the days are stretching out kind of, and yeah, I'm just thinking whether I want to move somewhere else. Tell you what we do, I think we're going to go and relocate ourselves to another place. Although as nice as this place is, it's always nice to go and see something else as well. So we relocate. It's quite dark in here, so I think we're going to get into the more indigenous areas, which is over there, and have a fly around that part, I think. So this looks different from the last place, semi-interesting. Well, let's go and find out, see what's out there, shall we? And there, the forest. Alright, we'll get filming. And away we go. What secrets does this place have to hide, I wonder? Let's go and find out, shall we? You just never know. Anyway, so I've relocated myself about maybe 300 or 400 meters from where I was before. Well, looks like a pathway there. Well, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of my way out. So I've been walking through, let's say, the wilderness for about 5 or 7 minutes or so, 10 minutes, to where I presently am. Just because I want to see something different, really. It's very dark in the other place, which is fine. I'm just going to fly in here. It's really thick. I mean, this is like going to really test your drone flying skills, isn't it? Gosh, I don't know if I want to go in there, actually. I don't really fancy downing my drone and then having to go in there and getting it back, because you are going to have 1 or 2 hits along the way. We'll fly over in this direction, back towards my home point. Anyway, so yeah, so I got my guy Peter, who does my little laminations for my little channel. Thanks, Peter, for all your help. I'll stick a link down below to gonnagoforit.com if anyone wants any little animations or little videos, intros, logos, that kind of thing. Then he's your man. Go and see Peter, link down below, contact him, and he'll do a wonderful job for you. Anyway, I'll give a shout out to Dave as well, who does some amazing work on his van. Oh, you've come across a road there. I don't want to fly over the roads. I'd rather keep it in the forest. Yeah, so YouTube channel down below to Dave, my friend, who's got like this transit van, who's converting it into like a camper van kind of a thing. He's done some amazing work on that. I mean, what it was like before, I mean, it was just like a shell. I mean, it was pretty much fit for the scrapyard pretty much, but he's just absolutely turned it around. I'm so envious of you, Dave, if you're watching. I know you do watch my videos, but I'm really looking forward to the conversion on your van. As I say, guys, I'll stick a link down below. Go to it, go and have a little look, and go and see for yourself. Don't take my word for it. The guy is just an absolute genius when it comes to welding and spraying and whatever else. I did go to Argos, which is a bit like Home Depot, today, and I was actually tempted to get myself another one of these. I really was, even if it was just for the extra batteries, because I just think 17 minutes, 18 minutes max is really kind of not quite enough. It's not quite enough, you know. It soon goes by when time seems to go quicker when you're kind of having fun. Oh dear. It's a massive hit there, wasn't there? Alright, you're going to get them along the way, guys. It's just how it is. Anyway, even if we don't see anything, then, you know, it really doesn't bother me too much. I just really like to cut loose, really, and have a bit of a fly around. Right, just losing signal very slightly from the RC unit to the drone, so I'm going to just be patient and not panic. That's the secret. Okay, just don't panic if you lose signal. Okay, you don't want to be doing that. A little gap there, and just go through the gap. We'll just come into a bit of a thicket. We can just weasel our way through with a little Neo. It's really good for this kind of thing. Just the bob and weave and duck and dive, kind of Muhammad Ali style. Ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Oh, the dogs have seen something. They're running off. So probably seen a squirrel, I expect. It's their favourite meal. Dead squirrel. Actually, they've never caught one. Yeah. So anyway, the last few days of 2024. Been a bit of a weird year, isn't it? I think 2025 is going to be even more weirder, to be honest, if the WEF get their way with us. The World Economic Forum. Yeah, they got all sorts of little nasty surprises for you and I'll tell you. Oh my gosh, what have I got myself into here? Try to get through the little gaps. Get through the little nooks and the crannies. I can just see a little gap. I can just weasel my way through it. If you've got the flying skills, you can do that and then get yourself out of trouble, like I think I've just done. Pathway. I'm just going to come back towards my home point because I am down to 29% battery power, and this thing will start chirping at me at some point. There's a little gap there. I'm just going to fly in between the gaps like that. Just get a bit of excitement. There's another one there. Can I get through that one? Kind of. Yeah, so I'm looking for danger now. Looking for danger. Because I know if I crash it, then it's not going to cause me a problem, because this thing's just like indestructible almost. Alright, zigzagging along. Back into the danger zone we go. Let's go under, shall we? I think. Let's go under. Let's go through. Let's go down there once again, shall we? What's down here then? Ooh, wilderness that needs to be explored, where no drones have ever been before. Probably. It's just a little scout around.
Battery level is low.
Looks like Jurassic Park, doesn't it?
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
No, you won't. I've just cancelled you, so you're not going to be returning to the home point in 10 seconds. I'll be flying you back in 25 probably. Right, head towards the home point now, guys. Oh my gosh. What have I got myself into? Right, this is going to take a bit more than 25 seconds. Let's just not panic, okay? Let's just not panic. If you panic, you know, you're gonna crash the thing. It doesn't help when this thing starts bleeping as well. That's really annoying. That really does set the alarm bells off in your head, and that's when you do start to panic a little bit. Just panic can kind of set in then, but don't let it phase you, okay? Don't let it phase you. We just bring this thing back. Let's just go for a little bit of danger first, shall we? Bring it into a danger zone. A little bit more excitement before I get this thing home. Right, you got yourself in it. You get yourself out of it now, can't you? There we go. Sorted.
Battery level is low.
Right, battery level's low.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Let's cancel that, shall we? And we'll just bring it back to the home point, which is over in this direction. Just scoot along here before it starts chirping. Can I get it back before it starts making that annoying beeping sound? I can hear it. It's a race against the clock, ladies and gentle people. I've got to take a bit of a wider way around here. Right, here we come, here it comes. And here we go. Yeehaw! So there you go then, guys. That's basically my video over and done with once again today. I'm uploading quite frequently at the moment. It's just because work for me at the moment is pretty much kind of dried up. Just being in a holiday season, Christmas season, I mean traditionally things do tend to go fairly quiet, but I'm going to be hitting it hard, I think, come the new year with my business. Get out there and you know, just drum up some more work. And I just like to be busy. You know, I don't like to sit around and do absolutely nothing. I just don't think my brain would allow me to do that. So I need to get out here and you know, either make some content or just keep busy. You know, so that's just the way I'm kind of wired, really. Anyway, so we're heading on towards my car now, which is about maybe 3/4 of a mile or so down this particular road. My feet are absolutely killing me at the moment. Got plantar fasciitis in both feet. I'm managing the pain. I am doing exercises and whatever else to try and alleviate the problem. It just seems to me all the problems I've had in the past, like I did my ACL in some years ago, and I've broken fingers and broken toes and ankles and things like that. It just seems, since I had a certain injection, if you know what I mean, all these ailments have kind of come back and more to kind of haunt me. You know, the pain is there in my hands and my fingers. You know, it's as if this particular injection has aged me, and I feel it. And I'm not the only person to say such a thing, but there's certain things you can't say because of the fear of, let's say, your YouTube channel suddenly disappearing overnight. But there we go. It's just a world we've now inherited, and it's about to get a lot worse probably. But I won't focus on the negative, because out here, here's the positive. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.